Hello, am I audible? Subh,
Yes, sir.
good evening to all of you. Myself, Vishal Rana, lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department, welcomes you all in an online session on problem solving and ideation, which is organized by IIC cell of Tapi Diploma Engineering College, Surat, for students of final year of all departments. Now, it's my immense pleasure to introduce the expert, Mr. Subh Moradiya. Mr. Subh has completed his diploma in mechanical engineering branch from our college in the year 2020. He is the present employee of L&T Hydrocarbon at Hazira. I feel proud to say that recently he achieved L&T Silver Award in this year, that is 2022. So without wasting much time, I hand over the session to Mr. Subh. And another instruction is that after 40 minutes, if session expire, then again join by clicking on the same link. So keep in mind and request to all students, listen him carefully, what he want to deliver. Okay. Mr. Subh Moradiya, I hand over the session to you.
Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon. Am I audible? Hello. Good afternoon, dear students and respected sir and HODs. Our today's presentation based on problem solving and ideation. First, myself, Subh Moradiya, and I have completed my diploma mechanical engineering from Tapi Diploma Engineering College, Surat. And currently I am working with L&T Energy Hydrocarbon from last 2 years as a execution engineer. Today's PPT is divided in mainly 3 modules. The first one is experience in college. Whatever I experienced in my college, I will share with you. And the second module is related to placement and campus selection. What are the stage involved in the campus selection, and some experience, whatever I experienced in campus selection, and some tips. And our third module is ideation and implementation in the industry and solve the problems, and manage and saving the resources, time and money of the company. Okay. College experience. The first I like of our college is a discipline. મીન્સ કે આપણે સર ને બધા રેગ્યુલર આપણને કહે છે કે ઇન્સર્ટ કરો, આઈ કાર્ડ લગાવો. તો આ બધી વસ્તુ તમને આગળ જતા જ્યારે કેરિયરમાં તમે યુ કમ્પ્લીટેડ 6 સેમ, then you are moving forward for the job and entrepreneurship or for a further study. Then discipline is the qualification you must have for any kind of entrepreneurship and to do job in the any MNC company. Like if you are working with a MNC company, there is a proper dress code policy, means you have to wear a proper dress. Only Saturday have a free to wear anything like collar, t-shirt and jeans is compulsory. So our college is maintain discipline, which is helpful you to in a further your career. Then second point I like in college is the best teaching method. Means every faculty has a different teaching methods. So બધા સર અહીંયા અલગ અલગ ટીચિંગ મેથડથી ભણાવે છે જે તમને આગળ જતા ખૂબ હેલ્પ થશે. જે ટેકનિકલ નોલેજ આપણને કોલેજમાંથી આપવામાં આવે છે is very amazing as compared to the other colleges. It's I feel personally sufficient machinery and lab as compared to other colleges. Our colleges have a sufficient machinery in the lab. You have experienced it in the last 6 semester. Like in workshop, we have a number of lathe machine, milling machine. So every student has performed individual. Okay. So you are technically sound as well as you are sound practically. The next is a extra lecture out of curricular. In mechanical department, I whenever I'm study in a TAPI diploma, our faculties are arranging the extra lectures, and the all subjects of the extra lectures are out of curriculum, not related to curriculum. So you are up to date with new invention, new revolution with industry. So it is also benefit when you are sitting in a any campus selection. There is a group discussion stage. So these extra lectures knowledge will you help you to clear the group discussion. And the most like event in college is the Gyanotsav and Harmony. It is the event when you get a knowledge with fun. Like in a Gyanotsav, there are a number of competition is there, like AutoCAD competition, model making competition. There are a number of events are arranged by our college and Harmony. This will help to come out your soft skills, which are help you in further. Like Gyanotsav is a model making competition. You can you can make some innovative models, and or else you can solve the problems of any industry. Like in a sixth semester, you have a subject like a project. In project phase 2, you have to create a model. So two types of project is one is a IJP and second one is a domestic. So try to find out the problems of industry. Regularly visit the some industry in a GADC area or some other area and find out the problems and resolve it. And resolve in this area like a company make more profit. And quality and safety maintain as per standards and spec. Okay. Now second is the placement procedure. Now we are coming to our second module is placement procedure. After you have completion of 6 semester, some students are go to further study. Someone is goes to for entrepreneurship, and more are the students. 60% students are sitting in a campus selection. So for those students, this module is very important. Like we are discussing the total 5 topics in a placement process. The first one is a selection eligible criteria. If you want to sit in any campus selection, you need minimum basic eligible criteria like no backlog, or else 1 or 2 backlog with a clear, no drop during your education career, and more else the eligible criteria is there according to the company, in which company you have to sit for a campus selection. Then the second stage is after you are entering eligible criteria, the further stage is pre-placement talk. Before any interview or written test, group HR and some other peoples are coming from company to our college, and they are talking with the student, and this is a pre-placement talk. During the pre-placement talk, they are discuss about what is the company, what are they doing, and which type of employee you want to recruit. Like this, simply discuss with the all student. during the pre-placement talk, before you sitting in pre-placement talk, you need to know A to Z history about that company. If you are sit without that information, means selection chances are less than 60%. Like share my personal experience. Whenever I sit in L&T Hydrocarbon pre-placement talk, I have prepared with total information about the L&T Energy Hydrocarbon. Means what are the founder, in which year it is established, and what are the products, what are the verticals, who is the CEO and chairman. So these all things are asked by L&T Group HR, and I will give him very clearly knowledge about. I show him like I know about everything. What is L&T? So it is more helpful to select in any company. Means your first impression is your last impression, and our first impression is proved in pre-placement talk. After pre-placement talk, company has arranged a written test. In written test, there are the two type of written test. First one is the aptitude, and second is the technical. In aptitude test, you have to some knowledge about general knowledge, and the other aptitude test, like aptitude question, means you have a total 4 figures or 3 figures, and different A, B, C, and D options are there. You have to match the fourth one figure from the 4 option, and you have to tick mark the MCQ type answer list. Then if you clear this aptitude test, then you have to return a technical. In technical test, total from one semester to last semester, all the subjects are mixed, and the basic questions are there, like the law of Newton's law, like a thermal's law. These are types of questions are there. After you clear once the written test, you are eligible for a group discussion. Some MNC companies are arrange the group discussion. Last like AMNS, ArcelorMittal has arranged group discussion, but L&T doesn't arrange. It is based on a company placement procedure. If you are entered in group discussion, you need to know current affairs and the new invention and new revolution in industry. You have to basic knowledge about that. And in group discussion, you have to take some note, like a you have to initiate, and never cut the other's sentence, never stop other to speak. After completion of someone speaking, you have to start. Okay, these are the some points are evaluated by group HR during the group discussion. Now, after clearance group discussion, they are calling for personal interview. In personal interview, you have make a CV and send them. In CV, you are first to mention your project. So they are starting interview from your project. Means if your project is strong, then a 60% chance to select in the company. Your project has a new invention or the project, and you know about the project. A to Z detail and future of the project you need to know. Means if you have all knowledge, then they are starting the questionnaires from your project and complete with your technical knowledge. They are starting the questions, and you have to give some answer and try to give the answer in English language. If you are not comfortable with them, then you can mix English plus Hindi or Gujarati, whatever the interviewer comfortable with the language. The third module of our PPT is achievement in company. Like now I have share what are the L&T making. L&T has number of branches, and the one of the is L&T Energy Hydrocarbon is a one subsidiary company. L&T recently completed fabrication of 104 numbers of module for Sri Racha refinery at Thailand. Okay, the modules are basically piping rack, piping bridge rack, piping unit assembly. These types of module is there. Except this, L&T are fabricated some offshore modules and onshore modules. Offshore modules like jackets, living quarter, turbine generator module. Those are placed erected in offshore, and it is basically used to extrude the crude from the sea and pumping to onshore for a processing, like a Reliance ONGC. They have sent from offshore, and it is a totally automatic platform. No manpower is required to operate them. Also, there is a helipad area and facilities to land the helicopters. But recently, we are making the piping racks, and total 104 numbers of piping racks we are completed in 2 years. And L&T having total 4 fabrication yard facility at MFF Hazira. And I am working in yard 2, where we are fabricated 16 numbers of thigh oil modules. And from them, top 5 heaviest modules also we are fabricated. Now, if you see the photographs of this module. This is the module. The PBR means piping bridge rack. It is the heaviest module of among us 104 modules. This is the heaviest, and we are fabricating this. Now the hurdles are coming during this making this platform. Is this platform has a no grating area or no checker plate, means you have to completely work on scaffolding, or else you have to work in beam or structure member of the module. And the height of working is 35 meter. मीन्स के अगर તમને કોઈ એવું કહી દે છે કે તમારે એક કામ અહીંયા નીચે ગ્રાઉન્ડ ફ્લોર પર બેસીને એક બુક લખવાની છે, એ જ કામ હું તમને કહું છું કે સેમ તમારે જઈને 35 મીટર હાઈટ પર જવાનું છે, ત્યાં એક દિવાલ છે, દિવાલ પર બેસીને તમારે બુક લખવાની છે, અને કોઈ લિફ્ટ કે અરેન્જમેન્ટ નથી, તમારે લેડર થ્રુ જવાનું છે, ઉપર જઈને બુક લખવાની છે, અને ટાઈમ ફિક્સ છે 9 to 5. તો જે નીચે બુક લખશે એની બુક એક મંથમાં કમ્પ્લીટ થતી હશે, જે ઉપર જઈને જે બુક લખે છે એની બુક કમ્પ્લીટ થતા એને 1 મહિના કરતા વધારે ટાઈમ જશે. તો મેન અમારું ફોકસ એ જ હતું કે 2 વર્ષની અંદર હાઉ ટુ કમ્પ્લીટ ધીસ મોડ્યુલ વિધિન 2 years, because we have already pre-booked yard for fabrication of other jobs. So we are starting job by in a frame erection, means we are fabricated by level wise, like there is a sequence of fabrication. The sequence of fabrication is a leveling of yard. First we are doing level the yard, and we are measuring the soil test, which are already civil engineer knows. Who are the civil engineers know soil test. Soil tests are done for the to check the how much load can land sustain. So based on that, we are designing the leg pot, because if you are giving some point load on a particular location, then the area of spreading area of the area which are spreading stress is less, so it is a failure. So you need some area which are calculated based on the soil capacity, and Hazira has a 4,000 metric ton capacity per square meter area. Then after leveling of yard, we are established the leg pot on a position. The leg pot are established on the leg pot, like this area. This is a like a brown color is a leg pot, which are erected where the columns are coming. Okay. Then leg pot positioning, we are erecting the columns. These are the columns. These verticals are the columns. Total 6 or 8 or 16 numbers of column in a single module. Then we are doing a frame erection level wise, means we are fabricating this one level, lift by crane and erect on the leg pot. Now this second one is fabricated and erecting. It is consume more time, more resources, and more place. We have facing issue for less space for fabrication or less time frame. So after many brainstorming and meetings, me and my teams are decide to module divided in 3 parts. Avoid of level by level erection, we are implement the pancake assembly, like you have to put one bread slice, then another second one, and then third one. Like this we are dividing module in 3 parts. This is a front view of module. We are dividing by first the leg, second one is level 1 to 3, and fourth one is level 5 to 8. Okay. This in these three breakup we are giving. Now after level erection, we have to complete the piping. If we are doing is a level wise erection, then our piping work is also halt, and also our time frame work is extended, or more resources is required. Like if you want to lift some beam or pipes having a weight of 5 metric ton at a certain height, you don't use a hydra, you need to use at least 250 metric ton Kobelco crane, and the hiring rate of the Kobelco is nearly 3500 INR per hour. And more heighted work, you have to use the Terex also. Terex having a 750 metric ton capacity, and the 1 hour rate is 36,000. Okay, if we are continuously using the Terex for 1 month, then the bill is claimed by the client is in terms of crore, to minimize the utilization of resources. And like this, in this photo, you can see this is a genie or a man lift. The man lift rent is also for 1 day is 10,000 rupees. If we are doing piping on level by level, then in 5th, 6th, and 7th level, we have continuously used this man lift, and at least 5 to 6 man lift is required to complete the piping in a limited time frame. Okay, तो जो उससे जो बिल आएगा उसका, जो हमारा जो प्रॉफिट है कंपनी का, वो कम हो जाएगा. तो उसके लिए हम लोग ने क्या किया कि जो ऊपर के लेवल है, जिसको 3 पार्ट में हम लोग डिवाइड किया है, उसमें दिस इज फर्स्ट वन was erected on directly leg port. The second and third module, second part and third part, we are fabricated at ground level. Means now you put this frame on a ground level, you can easily work without any crane or man lift. Only hydra you can use, and hydra costing are very less compared to the man lift and crane. Bill of hydra is like for 1 month, it is only 1 lakh rupees. So what we are doing, we are doing fabrication of frame on the ground level. We are making a one box and complete the whole structural activity, whole piping activity. Piping have a number of inspection stage. First we have to erect the pipe, then is welding, and another is a after mechanical clearance, there is a hydro test, pneumatic test, retrojetting cleaning, and it's take a more time. So what we are doing, we are complete this all activity like insulation, box up, this all activity at a ground level we are performing. So need less scaffolding, and need less crane and less resources. All students requested to exit this session and come again in the session, because time is over. Time is over. બધાને રિક્વેસ્ટ છે કે એક વખત બહાર જઈને ફરીથી જોઈન થાઓ સેશનમાં તરત.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Subh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can continue.
Yes. So we are doing on its ground level. I will see you photographs. Hmm. Like we are making this one box. This is a level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This we are fabricating it at ground level. Okay. We are completing the piping erection, mechanical clearance, NDT, hydro test, box up. These all activities are done at a ground level. So we are saving uh, something 300 main days of the scaffolder. Okay. So we can save the resources, save the manpowers. Also, we are reducing the working at height. Means it improve the safety performance. Our client, Thailand Bechtel client, is also facilitated to L&T for a 26 million safe working man hours. Okay, so we are reducing the work at height. If we are reducing work at height, the quality of job is also improved. And these are the photographs of erection of assembly. Like this way, we are erecting it by crane on a leg port. This is our first level. This is our second box, our erection on this. Then this one is a third, and this is our final job. Now we are building the scaffolding at ground level and erecting the module with the scaffolding. Means we not need to build up the scaffolding at a 35-meter height. Okay. So by this we are saving in 1 year total 1.25 crores of the company. And for that, company is giving to me and my team silver award. I will show the different step. Like we are completing the piping erection. Now final dimension is also done. Now after manufacturing of the wall product, we are removing the scaffolding and weighing the module, because we want to send this module through sea at Thailand. The for module marching, we need to know the how the actual weight of the module. So what we are doing, weighing of the module. After weighing, we got the actual value, actual tonnage of the module, and then load out and sell out. Before load out, we need to march the module from yard to jetty area. I will show you picture for jetty area. See, this is the erection photographs. How this box are erected on the module.
Not visible, so
Not visible, sir.
no. Select the photo and share. Hello.
हाँ सर.
નથી દેખાતું.
एक मिनट.
હા હા. શેર સ્ક્રીન નીચે છે ને, તે ચેન્જ કરી દે ને, પિક્ચર કરી દે એટલે થઈ જશે.
Now it's visible.
યસ યસ.
This is the erection photographs of the module. The 4 numbers of crane are used for erecting those module, and you can see the scaffolding is built at a ground level to reduce working at height. Now I have a video for box lifting. You can see the height of the module and where the people are working. photograph of module marching. This is module marching by axles. This axle we are inserted with a stool, and these axle are hydraulic jacks. By hydraulic pressure, we are lift the whole module, and we are shifting modules to the jetty area from yard. It is our yard area, yard fabrication, where the module are fabricated. This is our jetty area, where the module is stand. This is our jetty, L-shaped jetty, and this green color area is a ship. Now we are load out. Load out. What is the load out? Load out means to march the module from jetty area to barge or ship. This is load out activity, and the barge is booked by client is a dynamic balance. There are two type of barge. One is dynamic balance, and second one is a manual, means dumb barge. If a self-balance barge, then we don't need to do any extra things. We have just insert the module. Okay. If it is a dump barge, then blast pump, one type of pump having capacity to 250 metric ton water supply in 1 hour, and those pumps are working on both direction. Okay, so we are using those 30, I think 30 pump at a time, and we are taking water from a river and fill into barge to level the barge. Okay, this is a load out photographs. This is a rem plate which are connecting the barge and jetty area. This is Excel, and for load out we have only 1 or 2 hours to march the module inside the barge and remove the Excel. If once we lose the time, we were waiting for 24 hours or 48 hours after next tide. If once the tide is gone, then we can't do load out. And this all data are coming from weather department, and L&T has a one department which are continuously taking update from the weather department, which type of weather and how the tide come, and what is the height of the tide. Okay, this will data will taking from the weather department, and there is a particular loadout team which are observe those all things. This is the video of loadout. This barge is self-propelled barge, means we are not using the ballasting pump and deballasting activities, so we can easily load out the modules without any hurdles. And the last one is the sail away. After completion of loadout, we are doing the sea fastening on barge, because there is a bad weather in sea or in high tide, and something for mechanical strengthening, we are finally after loadout we are doing the sea fastening of the module. In sea fastening, we are providing extra strengthening to the module with by the welding of module and ship. Okay, and it will take 1 or 2 days for welding on barge. After load out, it's look like this. There are 5 modules on a single barge. You can see here. This is sea fastening. We are providing extra strengthening during transportation. कुछ प्रॉब्लम ना हो इसके लिए हम लोग ये सी फास्टनिंग करते हैं. And after this sea fastening, there is a last stage, is a flag off or sail out. In sail out, our dump boat or a tugboat, where say a tugboat, tugboats are pull the ship and leave to the Adani port. There is a custom clearance and some document work has been completed. And after completion of the documentation, the barge will start the engine and flag off for the Thailand. And same activity done at Thailand to remove the modules from the barge. Same, they are inserting axle, lift the module and take out from ship to barge, ship to jetty area. This is the video of sell out. Like this. You can see this is our jetty area. Here the barge are coming and standing here. This is L-shaped jetty for big load out like this module. This is our Roro jetty. ये जो दिख रहा है, this is our Roro jetty. It is mainly load out for big vessels and piling. This is Roro jetty, and this is a whole the L&T yard. It's the yard for fabrication. This one is yard 1 and this one is yard 2, the L&T Hydrocarbon, and the yard 3 is there. These are the tugboats. By this dividing in 3 part and fabricate as a pancake assembly, we are saving 1.25 crores of the L&T in for only in 16 modules. We are implement this process in later stage. So we are saving 1.25 crores. If we are identify it before the starting of job, then we can save the more resources and the manpower of the company. This is award by L&T Energy Hydrocarbon is awarding our whole team. This is my whole team, and this AAN Ankur Nayak and ARB, the head of the hydrocarbon, and this is a group HR head Hemant Bora. Okay, thank you. And if you have any queries, you can ask on the chat.
To all the students, if you have any query, then please raise your hand. Otherwise, write in the chat box. Any query from any student? I think no query. Thank you very much, Mr. Subh. From this session, we all gained the knowledge about actual implementation of technical knowledge in industries. We can find the various problems and error occurs in the current process and design. We also find out the various solutions from considering the various parameters of process and design. So overall conclusion of the session is we can find out the problem, how we can find the problem, and how we tackle that problem, and how we can find out the solution for that. Now, I request to all the students, please turn on your video for session photograph. All the students, please start your video for session photograph. I request to all the students, please turn on your video for session photograph. We capture it within 1 minute. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Subh, and all the students to give your valuable time between us. Now we can wind up this session. Thank you. Thank you very much.